Hey, what's up? Ryan K here from Refer, and today we're going to talk about my 4-step process to progress along your career path. If you feel stuck, if you know where you want to go, you plotted out that course like you saw in my other videos, you know those stages you need to get to, but you're just stuck in one of them. Maybe you're applying for jobs at the next stage, but nobody's giving you a callback, nobody's giving you an opportunity. Maybe you get an interview, but you can't get the offer. Today's your video. I'm going to explain how to go about making this progress and kind of introduce these 4 main parts. But before we jump in, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you following us. So let's jump in. Look, if you've ever struggled kind of not just identifying the next step, which is a previous video, but knowing the next step you want to take, but you feel stuck. It's like you're in quicksand. It's like there's a barrier there holding you back from getting where you're at today to where you want to go or need to go next to make progress. Trust me, you're not alone. Most people feel this way. And to be honest, a lot of it comes from the misconception that somebody's going to be there to help you and show you the path. So there's a couple things to keep in mind just right off the bat is that the people you're surrounded with at your current job, your boss, your manager, your coworkers, they only have a vested interest in you doing good at this job. They don't actually have a reason to help you move to the next job. In fact, you moving to the next job, even if it's internally at your current company, but especially if it's externally, actually causes them pain. Right now, it's momentary pain, but when you leave, they're going to have to fill in your position. They're going to have to hire somebody else. They're going to have to train that person for a period of time. They're going to be without somebody who's done it before. So it causes them personal pain. And when your progress causes personal pain to those people around you today, it's not something that's bad or good. It's just don't expect them to help you and plot that course. So today I'm going to give you exactly what you need to do. The goal here is you need to build momentum to make it from one step to the next. It's kind of like this morning, I was out mountain biking. I mountain bike almost every single day, and going downhill is super easy. But when you're trying to climb a hill and there's certain spots that are steeper than others, you have to build up momentum to kind of get up onto that next ledge, that next step, that next part. And that's the same exact thing when it comes to your career. So let me unpack this strategy. I call this kind of the career advancement engine. It's the engine you need to build momentum to kind of climb that hill. And it starts with one that you might not be expecting, which is number 1, excel at your current job. Look, you have to build up your excellence at doing the job you have today. And the reason for that is really twofold. Number 1, you need to build up the confidence. You need to have confidence that you are good at your current job, not that you might get fired or laid off or something like that, because that internal confidence is what helps drive you forward. So you have to excel at your current job. Number 2, you might actually need a reference. You might need people cheering for you, etc. And when you're doing good at your current job, it means that you have references. So that's our very first step. Excel at the job that you got today. Make sure that you're stable, that it's secure, that you're good at it, that you're doing a great job, that you can prove that you're creating value there, because it will build up confidence and also build up referral power. Number 2, now you've got to level up to kind of prepare yourself for that next job. And unfortunately, doing good at your current job most likely does not build the bridge to your next job. Unless that job is just a senior level of what you're doing today, it most likely doesn't build that bridge. So you're going to have to do some additional things. I call these projects, and that's the best way to think about it. Just like when you're in school, you're given a project at the end of a class, and that helps you move to the next class. Same exact concept. Identifying and figuring out what projects you could do today that would prepare you to do the job you want next. Super important. And those projects, it's not just about doing it to call it in. It's about actually knowing that you're going to learn something. And your goal of that project is, number 1, to learn that new skill, to understand it, to be able to talk about it, then to actually do it, to prove to yourself that you can implement what you learned. And number 3, to create proof, whether that's a portfolio, whether it's an actual working model or something like that. Number 4 is actual results. that you can actually track that it worked. And so that's kind of leveling up with the project. Now, once you've done that, then we can work on taking those projects, the new skills, the new things, and building them into your resume so you can actually get that next job, so that you know what to put on your resume, what to put in the cover letter, how to prepare for the interviews, all that kind of good stuff, using not just your current job, but the projects you did to prepare for the next job. And then finally, once you land that job, you've got to jumpstart your success in that new role. And at each step of these is going to build up your momentum. It's going to help you get kind of momentum going to get to that next level, that next step. Now, here's the mindset you're going to have to use. Your career is a series of adventures. You're on this kind of 5 to 10 year career path. You've got an end goal in mind that you want to get to, right? You have these steps that you need to or milestones or mile markers, whatever you want to call it, that you need to hit as you're progressing up, and you need to build momentum to get from one step to the next as you're progressing. It's just a series of adventures. And like I've been talking about this whole time, you're the one that is in the driver's seat of that. You need to take full personal responsibility that while there will be other people in your life that can help you, it is up to you to drive that forward. It's up to you to do what it takes to make that progress and to build a solid foundation at each stage, then build the bridge that gets you to the next one, and then cross that bridge to get there. All about continuous growth. Now, I just slightly went over each of these main 4 steps. In the upcoming videos, I'm going to drill down into each of those. Remember, number 1, excel at your current job. Number 2, use projects to level up or build the bridge that gets you to the next job you want. Number 3, build out your resume, your cover letter, your interview skills to be able to explain why you are now qualified for that next job using the things that you learned. And number 4, once you land it, because you might be a little underqualified for that next job, knowing how to jumpstart your success and get to the point that once again, you're excelling at that job so that we can start the process all over again. It's just a constant loop of personal development, of becoming great at something, at being able to prove you're great at something, at building portfolios and proof and projects, etc., as you continually build up momentum and take one step at a time to your end goal. Thanks so much for watching today. Again, next 4 videos are going to be super cool, and a 5th bonus one that shows how to publish information on your LinkedIn profile or on Facebook or wherever you want to use as your proof to build up and engage with your network. So make sure that you tune in. In the meantime, like and subscribe to our channel, like this video, share it with a friend. Otherwise, we're going to chat with you soon, so we'll talk to you later.